History made and records broken in the final of the Euro, but not for Southgate or England. You're watching Foot and Mouth. Welcome back to Foot and Mouth. Ethan, how you doing?
I'm good, Lokes.
Better than English?
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
There you go.
I'm good, thank you. We're getting a rapport now.
Yeah, that's.
Look, let's just get down to brass tacks. How'd you find the final?
Look at honestly.
Justice for football, bro.
Yeah, the team that deserved to win did win.
Yeah, there was one team that deserved that final, bro.
Portugal.
I mean, look, we're obviously in the build-up. Look, there's been a Cape Storm going on here, so recording's been tricky, but we looked at the paths both of these clubs took, and no one can argue that Spain deserved this. You've been talking about the win streak that they were on. First time that anybody's gone on 6 for 6, and then they went to the final, made it 7 for 7.
7 for 7.
Straight wins, bro.
It was a good tournament, though. Let's as a whole, though, wasn't
Dude.
this like the most goals in a Euro tournament?
Not only that, but I'm pretty sure the most upsets in any international
Yeah.
tournament, bro. Like left, right, and center, there were just so many shock results, bro. But yeah, nothing quite so shocking about the result of the final, 2-1 to Spain.
Let's get into the game. So Luke Shaw started.
Luke Shaw, which was a good
Which is
idea.
a good, yeah,
It was
that's good
and
for-
he did quite well against Yamal.
He actually did do decent. I know, we haven't seen Luke Shaw start a game since, I think Feb of last year. 'Cause
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't think, was it ever clarified what injury he had, but he kept getting injured.
But man's always fit for England, bro.
He is always fit.
Always fit
And you
for
see
England.
why. He's honestly maybe England's best player on the night.
True.
You could argue Pickford. I know Pickford made some good saves, but I mean, Luke Shaw.
Pickford made some good saves, bro.
But Luke Shaw, that shows you why he should be England's number one left back. He makes a huge difference. Yamal had 2 good chances, but he didn't cook anyone. He didn't score a goal. So I think that's a successful.
No, yeah, I
a
think, look,
successful
again, Shaw did his job.
Yeah.
Which can't be the same can't be said for Walker on the other side, because Walker, I mean, I'm hearing a lot of people giving him flack for both Spain goals. I only really give him flack for the
For
second
the
one.
second one, yeah, I think so too.
But yeah, I don't look overall. I don't think he's had a good tournament in general.
Walker.
As far as right backs go, yeah. I have been giving England's
look,
defense a lot of credit, but I think the centre backs more than anything.
Look, I think we saw early in the tournament why he was there. There were a couple times where he did gas whoever was on
Yeah,
his side,
yeah, that's true.
and we've seen England's whole attack successfully has been from that right side. And
That
you
is
have
true.
to
The
count.
left's been dead.
You
yeah.
have to count Kyle Walker in that. I think
Yeah.
he's done more than enough to deserve his place. So let's be honest. If you put Trent there, he also gets cooked just as hard by whoever's on the left.
Probably harder.
Probably harder. You think
We've at least seen Walker literally show that he can hold the best of the best.
So look, say what you will. Obviously, in a perfect world, we'd have Ben White there. In a perfect
In
world.
a perfect world, that should be white, but
But I think given what they got, Walker was the better choice than Trent in that situation.
I suppose it's hard to argue. Look, I still think it stands that he had a bad tournament. Especially, I'm sure by his own standards, even he'd feel that he had a
Yeah.
bad tournament. Jude Bellingham had what a moment with that bicycle.
And also, what a moment when he turned 3 guys in this game. When
Yeah,
he
but
did that
then-
one turn.
But what came from it?
No, look, I know. Again, though, I think Bellingham didn't necessarily have a great game in the final, but I don't think he had a bad game in the final.
And I think he was anonymous, bro.
We saw him more than we did Kane or Foden.
Kane, I forgot, was on the pitch until
Exactly.
he came off, bro.
And
Same with
again,
Foden,
and
really.
again, the whole Kane thing. There is talks now that he's carrying an injury. That's the talks that I'm seeing now.
Honestly, with the performance he put in that final, he'd better be injured, bro, because that was kind of shameful.
But
bro.
again, it does bring. If you knew this dude's injured, why play him in the first place? Why not just start Watkins? Obviously, we saw Kane come off in the 60th minute. Watkins come on.
Yeah, which was nice to see Southgate make an early change for a change.
Yes, but again, it's because the dude was injured.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we said in the build-up we wouldn't start Kane for this one, but we
No.
expected him to start.
Yeah, obviously.
But I mean, once Watkins came on again, you started to see some more movement from the
do you
England
expect Kane
team.
to stay for the World Cup? Do you think he'll get picked again for next year's World? Or not next year's, 2 years?
Yeah. But I only think that because in my hope is, look, I think that he's got at least 2 more brilliant years of football in him.
He
bro.
should.
Especially if he stays at Bayern. You know
He
what I mean?
should.
I think he's got 2 more years in him. And I think that in 2 years' time, England's not going to have Southgate. And you'll probably be able to play a system that
let's
suits
take
Harry
Southgate
Kane.
out the picture. How many finals has this dude played in? And he scored nothing in any of these finals.
No, I agree. But at the same time, all those finals have been in the Southgate system, which I still don't think. I don't understand how you can be that lethal at club level, and then as soon as you go to the international level, you are completely dead. I put it down to the system more than anything else. I think the player's headspace, I think he has the right mentality. I think he's just absolutely doing what the boss says, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and speaking of what the boss said, though, we saw England sit back for the whole first until
they conceded.
Until they conceded, which is basically what we said they would do, and it's also what we said they shouldn't do.
Yep.
But they were able to score one back. So they conceded one.
What a goal.
And then they played really well. Palmer comes on. They start playing super attacking.
Palmer
super
scored
aggressive.
surely within like 5 minutes of him being on the pitch.
So
bro.
Palmer comes on, basically scores the edge of the box, low finish.
Dude, that was a goal.
Yeah, what
bro.
a goal. And again,
That was a
Cole
goal.
Palmer, we saw him come on and he scored the goal to beat Netherlands to go through.
Yep.
We see him come on here and he gets the assist.
Yep.
I mean, no, he got the assist in the Netherlands game. He scored the goal here.
Yeah. Either way, it made differences when he came
And
off
I think
from
in
from the
total
bench.
he played like 30 minutes of football.
Which is more than Anthony Gordon.
Yeah, it is more
But no, I think Cole Palmer going into this game, he needed to be involved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I would have liked to see him start as well. But yeah, you can't argue with the changes that Southgate made. They made a difference.
They did make a difference.
And England very well could have made it 2-2 in the end with that.
No, look, let's be honest. At this point, Spain have taken Rodri off.
That's true. Rodri didn't even come off with the second half at all.
So without a doubt, Spain in the second half was a worse team. Anytime you take Rodri off, it's a worse team, no matter who you replace him with. And almost immediately into the second half, Spain scored their goal.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, shout out to Oyarzabal. Who was the guy that replaced him? Was that him?
He scored the winner.
Yeah, Oyarzabal. I guess.
Great pass by Kukureya, which I hate to say.
Incredible.
I hate to
So
say.
yeah,
but
that was
what a
the
pass,
second
bro.
goal. That pass by Kukureya. And again, for that one, you could argue Kyle Walker should do better.
Yeah, man was switched off.
Man was switched off. That's
He was switched off.
and he does get there. I don't know how the hell Cuckoo pulls off that pass. Because,
Yeah.
dude, that for it to be a straight on the ground pass to the guy while there's a defender on you.
The fact that Walker,
was one hell of a
once
pass.
Walker had reached him, I kind
Yeah,
of thought,
I
well,
was
there's
done.
hope.
Yeah, it's
there's
done.
hope. He's going to stop this guy. And nah, bro, Oyarzabal. And I felt bad for Pickford because he easily stopped from being like 4-0 to
Easily.
Spain.
Yeah.
Even though I think he was at fault a bit for the first goal.
Yeah.
But, dude, that finish was not easy.
No.
That was just an absolute match-winning goal. And no credit to Spain, bro. They
Credit to
obviously
Spain.
the first team in history to go for I think it's 5 euros. 4 euros.
4 euros, yeah.
4 euros, first team in history. Yamal obviously won the young player of the tournament.
And again, we saw him get an assist in this game for Nico Williams' goal. Nice pass.
Dude, the chemistry between the two of them is it's no wonder that Barcelona are like hell bent on getting Nico Williams at their club. But yeah,
Look, the chemistry of the whole Spanish team, to be honest.
True.
Like, for them to make the changes they made, for them to play the players they did, and against a team like England where the star quality is like through the roof, this shows you that like teamwork.
makes the dream work.
Yeah, it's way more important than like individual stars. It's more important than solo efforts. Because again, that's kind of what got England to this point. Like you said, Jude Bellingham, Saka, all these people had
Vibes FC.
Oh yeah, all of them had moments where they scored one goal which got them the win.
That's all they needed. And they really stunk their way through to the final, bro. It's
They
a lot
really
of people have been saying it, and I think it's absolutely true. Like
But Rodri also player of the tournament.
Player of the
Give him the
tournament,
Ballon d'Or. I'm saying it.
yeah, I think.
I mean,
oh
look,
yeah,
you look at the fucking.
Do you know what? I actually saw something on X that made me do a little bit of a double take. It's a bit of an unpopular opinion. But Lisandro Martinez.
Yes, he's apparently, yeah. Copa America happened, by the way.
But I'm just saying, have you seen this man's stats for the season, bro?
No, I didn't.
So he's the Copa America champion. He was the top goal scorer of the Copa America. He scored the game winner in the final, right? He won the Serie
After
A.
coming on as a sub.
Yeah, he won the Serie A. He was the top goal scorer in the Serie A. He was the Serie A MVP. He won the Italian Super Cup, and he also scored the game winner in the Italian Super Cup final.
Give it to him then, I guess.
You know, like the thing is, I feel like saying, because I also think Rodri, 100%.
Yes.
But at the same time, I'm wondering how much of that is down to like Premier League bias
know.
on my part. I've seen Rodri destroy my dreams
Yes.
as an Arsenal fan.
And we've also seen him destroy England's dreams.
And we've seen him, whereas, we don't see much, I don't see much of the Serie A. Like,
We don't watch the Copa America.
We don't watch the Copa America, especially now when it was being hosted in America. But yeah, I don't know. I think he's a decent shout for it, bro.
He's a decent shout. All I'm saying is it shouldn't be Vinny or Bellingham at this point.
Hell no. Or Mbappe.
But yeah, I think Danny Olmo won the Golden Boot. Again, he also deserves it. What a tournament Danny Olmo has had.
That dude has a shout for player of the tournament.
Yeah,
You know
genuinely
I mean? Like, I know Rodri obviously got, but like I'm pretty sure he was hot on the heels because I didn't expect him to make the impact that he did.
No,
in
well,
that
I
Spain
don't
team.
think the fucking coach did either because he didn't even start.
Yeah, he came. He started as a super sub.
But
He
yeah,
needed Pedri's injury, no? After
he
Pedri
did
got
his-
injured, then he. But what a player, bro.
no, what a player. Look, Spain 4 Euros, you can't argue with that. 7 wins consecutively, you can't argue with it until the finish.
Absolutely can't.
Spain deserve it.
Yeah. They were the only team that did deserve it. I think ever since they knocked Germany out, especially, it was like, it was done and dusted.
Yeah.
Bro.
Germany was the closest competitors.
It was done and
but,
dusted.
look, Southgate proved again his tactics do not work, dude. You cannot be so defensive. You cannot be so pragmatic with the team of players you have. And I know, like, we kind of seeing, we kind of actually are seeing some people, like, sort of defend him now. Because they talk about what he's achieved. And yes, we know what happened. We know what he's achieved. We look at
he's getting the Arsene Wenger treatment, bro.
What do you
Wenger for finishing top 4.
Yes.
Praise for top 4, top 4.
Yeah.
Southgate's getting praise because, yes, he's making it to these semis and finals.
Yeah, 2 finals.
But at the end of the day, bruv, you bring in nothing's coming home.
No, nothing is coming. Look, as far as we've heard, the FA want him to stay. He hasn't made a decision yet, so he may just.
Dude, I think he has to go. I think he himself has to be like,
to be
because if he stays, can you imagine his life is going to be such
going to be hell.
A nightmare going forward.
No, look, he's already getting like abuse online and shit.
His family, I'm sure. Why do this to yourself, bro? And he's not the only one getting abuse. Obviously, in typical fashion, Bukayo Saka is getting abuse as well online, which I think is hectic. I think Bukayo Saka should pull a Ben White and just pull out of the England squad, bro. You just pull out. Look, it's not like you're missing out on any trophies, bruh.
True.
You're not missing out on any trophies.
As long as Kane's there.
As long.
But
the absolute jinx, bro.
But look, we've seen England, and somehow, we haven't seen them play a single good game in this entire Euros.
The Ajax first half is literally the only time I could say. The Holland, sorry.
Yeah, against Netherlands.
First half against Holland was like the only
even that
time.
it was like okay. It wasn't
and it was
anything
45
special.
minutes, bro. 45 minutes of looking better than your opponent, not looking like the best team in the tournament, bro.
We've seen England literally go through this entire Euros and not put on one good performance. I think that alone kind of makes me think he shouldn't stay.
Yeah.
Because how do you not have a single good game?
I think I saw a stat about how many. Oh, they finished the tournament with less goals scored than Croatia.
Yeah.
And Croatia went out in the group
with
stage.
less
bro.
XG. I did.
Less
I did,
XG,
I
sorry.
did see that.
That's insane.
Look, Southgate has achieved
that
the
is
unthinkable
insane.
by having a team with this many good attackers do absolutely nothing
it's
attacking.
the wrong
wise.
kind of unthinkable he wanted to pull off. Bro.
So yes, I think in both of our opinions, someone else should come in. Obviously, I don't think there's many people available right now.
Everyone keeps talking about Jurgen Klopp, bro.
It's
I
not
don't think
going
it's
to.
going to
It's
happen.
not going to fucking happen.
I understand having a dream,
It's not gonna happen.
I think that if that does happen, that is probably the dream, but
Yes.
it's not going to happen.
No, it's not
bro.
going to happen. Look, the Southgate, much like Ten Hag being fired at United, the only reason Ten Hag stayed is because there weren't that many options right now.
Exactly.
I
if
think
there were better candidates.
I think Southgate is going to stay because there's just not many options right now, to be honest.
Unless England's going to try and like pull off a Zidane or something.
Yeah, or something.
Like something absolutely ludicrous. But no, look, they're so happy with Southgate, bro.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't you be? The man is a model professional in front of the camera. I'm sure behind the scenes as well. The players love him.
The players do love him.
And he's got...
No, look, he's
on
achieved a
paper,
lot.
His record is good, bro.
And also, he has achieved a lot. Like for them to make this England team so harmonized, they all like each other. They all like him.
Yeah.
This hasn't happened with England before. Back in the day, the English players fucking hated each other.
And that was their downfall. At least this time, you can't say that the downfall is because of lack of team chemistry. It's just down to lack of tactics.
So
bro.
Southgate isn't terrible, but I just don't think he's the manager to get you to that next level where I think England
Let me
want
ask
to
you,
be.
do you think he's capable of just absolutely having a 180 on his ways by the next time he gets his hands on this England team? Do you think if he stays on...
It's been too long. We've seen
It's
basically...
set in stone,
We've
eh?
seen everything, yeah.
It's set in stone, yeah. I don't think... Yeah, there's obviously more for him to achieve. I just don't think he's gonna achieve it, bro. Not like this.
Not like this.
Not like this.
But
bro.
shout out to Spain. Well done. Won a Euros.
No, absolutely
They-
shout out to
no
Spain.
argument. I think they're going to be a killer in the next World Cup as well because you look at a lot of those players,
Yeah.
they're young. So this Spain team is one to watch for the future.
Yeah. And look, same can be said with this England team, to be fair.
Yeah,
I mean, they've got some age in Walker and Shaw.
The thing with
and-
the England team is the manager, though. As long as the manager's there.
I think what where they kind of gotten lucky is that the golden generation isn't quite over. Like it's still,
it's not.
I think they've got another 10 years of golden generation when you look at the core team and the ages of those players. If those players don't have any crazy dips in ability, then this England team is very much set for whoever is in charge of that team, bro. But yeah, with that, obviously, that does it for all the international ongoings. Argentina obviously won the Copa America. I think that's also a record for them, a record amount of Copa America wins. Like we said, we didn't watch it, But Messi's ankle is fucked.
Messi's ankle is fucked.
Oh, it's bad. There was also a hell of a lot of drama at the stadium for the final, bro.
I mean, there always is.
A lot of overcrowding and stuff. I saw fans, Colombia fans, climbing into the vents to get into the stadium, which is ridiculous. But yeah, international football done and dusted. Getting back to club matters.
There's actually a United friendly today.
I was about to say Arsenal's preseason starts in like 9 days. I was going to ask when is United's. But
So
yeah, look,
we'll get into that.
good time to be a United
Yeah.
fan. I know there's a lot ongoing in the transfer market, but yeah, we will get onto all that stuff now. The international business is behind us. Thank you guys for watching. Let us know what you thought about the final, and we'll catch you in the next one.